Hi there. So this is these are two files that I'm gonna give you. This is your source file that you gave me, and this is the dashboard file that is going to be created, and that's your Power BI. Remember, this will be possible only to upload it only when meaning you've just got to make sure that these two are linked when I send it to you. So I was actually working on this particular folder. I just pasted there just for reference purpose, and I wanted to simulate what happens like when I send it to you. So let's say if I open this one, okay. Basically, I have already observed, whatever source is in this particular Excel sheet that gets updated in here. So any data that you change will be automatically getting updated in the Power BI desktop. So that is the thing. Generally, when you work, this the path of the source, that's in our case it's the Excel file, gets you know uh, what is a link to the computer or the location or the folder where you have the files, which is your source. Okay, so let me go ahead and show how it is. There are a few prerequisites, as I said, needs to be done. First prerequisite is that the name of the file should be same, and the format of the columns, which means that you shouldn't be renaming any of the fields here, and the formats, they need to remain the same, meaning they need to be numbers wherever they have numbers, wherever you have you know what to say, um, it's just the type I'm saying. Just make sure that it is a string, which is a text, it should be a text. If it's a number, it should be a number. So that's the first prerequisite that you need to make sure. If these change, obviously your files may not work as expected out of the box. So so basically, if, let's say you go ahead and update new data in here, like for example, let's say you go ahead and update new data here at the bottom of the thing, keeping the you know the columns intact. So you may choose to go ahead and add new data, which will be at the bottom. Just make sure that this particular thing is like, you can see that there is a small arrow which comes at the end of the thing, right? Sometimes when you paste it may look like that. Okay, so all you need to do is just hold it and drag it down so that it is in the thing. So that is the first step that you need to remember. Generally you don't have to worry about it. Only when you copy paste, this might happen. When you actually type something manually, this automatically extends. Okay, but if it isn't extending, just click and drag to the last row of the new cell, I mean the new data that you're going to update. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, let me not save this because I haven't done anything. So that's the thing. With So let's go to the thing. So as soon as you have new data, you still need to refresh all your data what is already loaded, right? So you need to click on refresh button. So now what happens is it will go ahead and look at the file, which is now it's looking at the Excel file as we speak at the background. So you can see it's looking at that file, and it refreshes all the data, every single one of them in the charts and everything, and it loads up. So if everything works fine, so this is how it will look like. All the numbers will get updated automatically. Now let's say you go ahead and when I send it to you, okay, obviously your folder, what is so saved here, will be kind of different, right? So obviously you need to set the source. So for that, in order to simulate that, what I'm going to do is like kind of rename that particular thing, and I'm going to just set it up, and let's see how it works. Okay, so that's the thing. um, so I'll close this one. So any changes you can save or don't save. So as of now I'm not going to save because there's not much changed. So let's say you put this in a different folder so that it is not there in that particular folder, because that's the thing. So now what I'm going to do is, like, I'm just opening the file which is the Power BI, okay, again, and I'll try refreshing it. Okay, let's see what happens. It will throw an error, so you just got to go ahead and fix that error again. Refreshing any new data, neither we are connecting to the Excel file yet, unless you refresh. So that's pretty much okay. It got refreshed, so let's go to the home and click on refresh. So it should, right now the source file is not there, and it will come back and say that it is not there. Okay, so how do you go ahead and fix that is basically, if you go ahead and, so what you do is you can click on this particular information, let's say data source settings. Okay, click on that, and then you can see that's my original part, but we're going to click on change source. So, and it will ask you to select the file, new file location, that is, uh, remember this is the new file location, so I'm just selecting that and I'm clicking OK, and you click OK. Okay, and you click close and come here, and it's asking you to apply changes, so I'm just refreshing it. You can see that it refreshes. So when I give you the file, just make sure you go to this particular place and you update the file as a source. This is a one-time activity, and once you do that, it will go ahead and you're ready to roll, and you can use this file as however you want it, basically. Okay, so let me know if this makes sense, and I'll share the file to you. Thank you.